Welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 257. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. This is a Tutor episode where we try to teach you something new.
I'm a little sleepy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Posting this a little late. It is 10:30 on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we
were gone for the weekend.
Yeah, but we're back for Christmas, and we'll get this posted so that people could get their Christmas podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
The pancakes made me a little sleepy.
Yeah. They were yummy, though.
I slept in.
Shaun slept in hard.
Because I was up reading all night. Fucking Red Rising, dude. I finished the book.
Who are you?
I fucking powered through my NyQuil so I could just keep reading.
I'm impressed. I was out.
Oh, dude, I was like, I didn't even care. Kept reading chapter after chapter after chapter.
Dude, you yell at me. You're sick and you're still doing that shit.
Dude, yeah, Sam's like, you're probably not getting better because you keep fucking cold showering every morning. I'm like, I probably ain't getting better because I ain't fucking sleeping. I'm just reading.
¿Por qué no los dos?
So, anyways, I'm going to start the Golden Sun today. So I probably ain't going to be any fucking better, dude.
No,
I already know it's going to be so goddamn good.
That is the fastest I think you've ever read a book.
I read 75 hours faster. Some authors...
That book is so small compared to Red Rising.
Yeah, no. Some authors are just fucking good, dude.
I know. I kind of want to see if there's any other.
Good.
If he has any other series.
Pierce Brown.
She literally went downstairs to go grab her toy.
Yep.
Wow. Mimi got a couple Christmas presents as well.
But yeah, Pierce Brown, that motherfucker can write a story.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi. That's such a pretty girl.
That's a good girl. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mimi. Can you lay down, please?
Lay down.
Just lay down. Oh, dude, she's like, yo, it's Christmas. Give me my freaking new
She's
toy.
mad. Okay, so we shouldn't ramble for too long today, then.
We're going to ramble.
No, we should get this done.
No, she'll be all right. She'll fall asleep soon. So anyways, Red Rising is so freaking good. Been cold showering every morning. It's been good. What's new with you?
Just hanging out with the fams.
Yeah, we hung out with the fams the past 2 days, and we got to hang out with the fam again today.
Mm-hmm. Past 2 days, 2.5 days.
Past 2.5 days.
Yeah, it's been good. Shaun's little cousin is learning powerlifting.
Powerlifting.
So we went and lifted at Shaun's old high school on Sunday. So that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go lift after this. So that'll be nice. Got to get our Christmas swollness on.
You betcha.
What are you looking up?
I'm putting a note in my phone, babe.
Okay. Because we have to send Maggie Yep. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think Shaun really likes coaching.
It is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Even in business, you really... When people ask you questions and stuff, you like it. You love it.
I think I enjoy helping people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're a natural teacher.
Sure. Should I just say fuck it all and go become a teacher?
No.
Good call.
You could become like a business coach.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Or a powerlifting coach.
Mm-hmm. It's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so yeah, it was a good weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a really good weekend. I had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk today about...
We're going to tutor today?
We're going to tutor today. Sam wants to tutor about something that I might add a little... Sprinkle on it.
Mm-hmm.
A little razzle-dazzle. A little phrase.
Just kind of finances on things you should do before the end of 2023 and things you should do before 2024.
I love it.
Is there some grounds in there?
No, I was looking at my reflection.
Oh, okay.
I really could go for more coffee after this.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go to the gym, though, so I'm going to have my aminos instead.
I'll drink another cup of coffee.
Go for it.
I probably drank more coffee.
This weekend?
And ate more sweets than I have in 2 years.
Definitely the sweets part. I don't know about the coffee part.
So I had this weekend, I bet you there was 20 different desserts. I bet you I tried 15 different desserts. And I bet you I ate close to 50 sweets.
Oh, yeah, you did. And then we...
In 2 days.
Yeah. The best part is my family doesn't really do desserts at all. So we get back and we have Christmas Eve at my house, or our house. And my mom doesn't have any desserts. Yeah. And Sean's like, what am I going to do? I need sweets.
Yeah, I did fucking get back and there's just fucking not sweets. And I'm just like, what are we doing? Like, my blood sugar's through the roof. I need to keep this going.
No.
You know? Mm-hmm. So anyways.
It's probably why you felt like shit, because you didn't have any sweets to go with your food.
Probably not balancing me out. Yeah. Your body can't handle it. Your
body probably just tanks. It's just like, we need that sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what it is, though, but, like, usually that sugar and that stuff messes me up. But, like, up there this weekend, I was, like... my stomach wasn't really hurting much eating that kind of stuff. But for whatever reason, getting back here and just eating snack food, like cheese and crackers, meatballs, the bread and the stuff that you did.
A bread bowl?
Bread bowl. Dude, that stuff tore up my stomach so bad, I felt like ass.
So weird. Very weird.
Yeah, and I thought, like, okay, so I took, like, an hour and a half intermission between eats.
Yeah. And
I was like, because that was when my stomach started feeling a little better. It didn't feel good, but it started feeling a little bit better. So like, okay, well, I'm gonna eat again and see if I feel better. Nope, way worse. I was like, dude, how the fuck is this snack food affecting me way worse than me just pounding
sweets.
Cookie after cookie after cookie?
Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna talk about a couple financial tips. We'll do kind of business and personal. Yeah.
They're gonna be the same.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Business-wise, in 2023, make sure you, I'd look at your profit and losses and see if there's, like, room, if you have a big expense, to do it before the end of this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, that helps you tax-wise. A little bit of cheating the system.
Yeah.
The business I work for every year, they look at their finances at the beginning of December and then ask all the managers if there's any big purchases we need or to stock up on all of our supplies before the end of the year, just to kind of help out their numbers a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously not something that's going to put them under right away in 2024. Obviously, if you just have a lot of profit and you can afford it, do it.
Yep.
Rolling off of that as well, like if you want to give your employees bonuses or a Christmas party, best to do that before 2024.
Yes.
For the same reasons.
Absolutely.
So if there's literally anything extra that you want to give away because you have high profit, do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then too, it's just good for obviously employee morale.
Right. Mm-hmm. For sure.
But for businesses going into 2024, is that all you have for ending 2023?
If you got rentals and shit, pay your property tax and insurance if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the biggest things. Property taxes, insurance, and big expenses. We're getting pretty late to be going out and making like a lot of big purchases or something, you know.
We got 1 week.
Got a week.
Mm-hmm.
Got a week. Yeah. Yeah.
But for businesses going into 2024, definitely make sure you have like your 2024 budgets ready to go. So like we have spreadsheets that we use for our rentals. So I made sure I got all those set and ready to get rolling January 1st. And then, do you want to pick them up?
Keep going.
But then just make sure that like you have budgets and plans for 2024 as well. Because some people just kind of, I don't know, spend money, do whatever, and don't think about, like, the consequences.
Right.
So it's good to have, like, a budget of how much you want to or can spend on, like, supplies, like office supplies. Our office supplies budget should be really, really low.
Right.
Obviously, like, we know we want to get a coffee maker and some other stuff for our office. But our profit's not that high this year, so it's not going to matter for us if we buy them in 2024.
Right.
But we should have an ideal set number of what we want to spend on stuff for the office. Because otherwise we can go hog wild with it.
All right, so everything's going to be based off of what you made this year or what you made in the past. So if you look at your profit and loss, how much you profit or lose. Break down your budget, why you made what you made. Figuring out what your monthly operating expenses are, what your monthly income is roughly. Figure out what your daily operating costs are. And so once you know your daily operating costs, you know how much money you need to bring in every day to like, one, survive, but then two, thrive. And when you're looking at that, that's how you fill out your budget for the next year. So if you're looking and you don't have much left over at the end of the month, you want to really be looking at some of the things you can cut out of the picture. What can you get rid of? What can you delete? What don't you need? Because you're going to need to do that in order to buy some of the other stuff you want or to become more profitable or whatever. The other way is, okay, how can we make more money? How can we bring in more income? And so if you are already running pretty bare bones minimum operating wise for your expenses, then you need to start looking at, like, what can I do to increase income? Can I do different marketing, more word of mouth? Can I do more sales? Whatever it is to get that income up. And that's where you're going to get that buffer for next year for reinvestment into the company, buying shit you want, things like that.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to jump in to go off on stuff like that, and you just didn't.
I was just waiting. I was just biding my time, babe.
Apparently.
All right, so the same thing's going to go in your personal life, right? So 2 ways to get richer. Save more, or so spend less, or make more, right? It's only your two ways to like have more money. Because it does not matter what you make, it matters what you spend. Okay? So, no matter where you're at, you have to get your spending under control. First thing is first, you have to track your spending. This is in business and in personal. You have to track your spending. Where is your money going? Where are you wasting your money? What is necessary? Like, food is necessary. But is food from fucking...
Are a bag of chips necessary?
Yeah, bag of chips necessary. You need Pop-Tarts. You need to be shopping at fucking... Let's see, for us, it's like Festival's pretty expensive compared to Aldi.
Or like going to Woodman's. Like, we cannot go to Woodman's because we just grab so much extra stuff that we don't need.
That's why we quit shopping at Sam's Club and why we won't shop at Costco.
Yeah.
Because, dude, you'll fucking just blow money in bulk. So, there's shit you need, right? You need clothes. But do you need high-end Gucci clothes? Probably fucking not. Can you get away with just some alright clothes from Walmart? Probably could.
You probably could honestly go to Savers or Goodwill and find some pretty good stuff.
Fuck, yeah, you can. Or like Plato's Closet.
Yep.
I just go into Eddie Bauer whenever they're doing their 50% off or whatever, their change of season.
Yeah.
Just scoop shit up.
Yep.
So... there is shit that's necessary, but do you have to spend that kind of money on those things, right? Then there's other things that are not necessary. Do you need 5 streaming services? Nope. Delete some. Can you lower your packages on some things? Absolutely, right? So doing things like that. Do you need a $30,000 car? Nope, probably not. You can get away with the $8,000 car. Okay, sell the car, do that, right? Do you need a nice big fancy house? Well, depending on your situation, probably fucking not. Maybe you do. This is all if you're set on like a set income. If you're like
if you're salaried.
You're salaried, you're an engineer or something, you make $100,000 a year, that's is what it is. There's not really much movement up unless you'll get more education or something, or you're locked in kind of for 5 years, whatever it is. we need to really look at that bottom side. Okay. Now, on the other side, say you're a union carpenter or something, and you have the option to work more overtime if you want, right? Okay, sick. So you know what you make 40 hours a week. Now let's work 50 hours a week. Let's work 60 hours a week. Keep that number the same. Keep that the expense numbers the same. Maybe you're up a little bit more on the gas because you're going into work an extra day or two, but then watch the income go up drastically over that.
Yeah.
And so it's all kind of flexing like that. Or we know some people with flexible jobs where they're making 60 grand a year, 80 grand a year, but they only have to work 25, 30 hours a week. Okay, sick. Maybe you get a side job doing something you're good at. And it can be anything, right? Just shit off the bat that I've got some guys that work for me. I got drywall guys that work for me part-time that make $100 an hour. Shit like that, dude. You get a skill, you're going to make $100 an hour.
Or like working at Menards DC. What do they pay now? $20 an hour?
Yeah, 20 an hour or something.
It's not bad.
Yeah. There's so many things, though, that, like, people don't think about skills. Like, I think we've changed so much from white-collar work to blue-collar work, dude. I know fucking mechanics working I know mechanics just doing shit in their garage on the side, charging people $50 an hour. Dude, you're making $50 an hour on side work.
Have you heard about there's a South Park special that came out?
No.
I can't remember what the name is off the top of my head. We should actually watch it. It's about how, like, so many people have, like, no skills or no trade work.
Sure, yeah.
So all the tradesmen are, like, millionaires.
Yeah, dude. They're all fucking abs.
Because, like, there's, like, don't quote me on this, but as an example, it was like someone had a leaking sink and the couple was just like, what do we do? Like, we don't know what to do. And they're just like, I think we have to call someone for this. But, like, it's so hard to find someone to call because they're, like, nobody knows how to do it anymore.
Right. Dude, no bullshit. I was in, okay, so.
The Pandaverse?
Pandaverse, that's what So, I was in at a Safeway, Safe First, some shit. I was getting safety glasses and gloves. So it's checking the guy, and the guy's like, hey, what do you do? I'm like, we do construction. He's like, hey, dude, I heard this might be a fucking fugazi, you telling me. He's like, we had a guy come in here, he does maintenance. He says he makes $100 grand a year doing maintenance. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, shut up. I was like, that's not real. And then I stopped and I started thinking, and I was like,
nope, it is.
No, yeah, that's definitely fucking possible. The guy's like, what do you mean? He's like, I can do maintenance. I was like, yeah, I know. But this dude, I ended up talking to the guy that I ended up talking to a friend of mine that knew him. He schedules out a week in advance, couple weeks in advance for maintenance work. He schedules his maintenance out by area.
Oh, okay.
He asks the people what they have going on. And so he has like a rough idea, and he's got his big fucking Sprinter van with most of the shit in it, right? He maps out his course, and he goes from one house to $75 an hour is what he charges. While he's driving, while he's on site, for materials, mileage, charges that, maintenance, $75 an hour, blah, 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 doing all that, right? And so he just bounced from one house to the next. As soon as his clock starts on the day, as soon as he leaves his warehouse, he's charging. Or as soon as he leaves his house, he's charging $75 an hour all day long. And so I guess I don't know what that equals, but I mean, if you're ripping, 75 times 8 times 5, so 3,000 times 50, you make 150 grand a year. And so, granted, you got to factor in maybe he's not getting paid at night for scheduling out his timeline, getting him his material. Well, because no, he does charge to go get material. So, but like scheduling out and stuff at night. But yeah, he's making over 100 grand a year, 150 grand a year.
That's insane.
So I mean, if you wanted to work 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, 150 grand. That guy could
How much would 32 hours a week be? At 75?
Because that's probably more realistic of what he's working.
32 hours?
32.
Yeah. I would assume
120 grand.
Yeah, I was going to say it's still over 100.
And so...
Yeah, to just do 4 8s?
4/8. You're doing 4/8. Doing 4/8. You have an office day for billing. So I mean, you're gonna have 5/8, you know, because you got your day full of billings and like factoring in an hour of scheduling each night and whatever. But yeah, dude, you making over 100 grand a year doing maintenance.
That's wild.
Working 32 hours a week on site, you know,
yeah,
whatever. And so, are you gonna deal with some shit?
Yeah.
You gonna do some weekend calls? Probably. But do you know what they're charging on the weekends? $125 an hour.
Yep.
And so if you're getting a phone call, a lot of people don't think about this, dude. A lot of people, they go to college, the white collar jobs. You go into college, you get a job, you come out, you make it $25 an hour, $30 an hour. You're thinking like you are fucking ripping life, right? If someone called you and said on the weekend, hey, can you come in and do this work? You know, so let's say your job is an engineer, right? Easy enough. Someone calls you and said, hey, could you work Saturday and we'll pay you $125 an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, I'll do that. Now, in the other case, hey, my heat quit working. Could you come check it out? $125 an hour. All right, fuck it, sure, why not? Or my sink's leaking. Yeah, $125 an hour. Yeah, I can come do that. Oh, sorry, babe, I gotta leave. You come home 4 hours later. Oh, how'd it go, honey? Good, we just made $500. Okay, cool. I'm not mad.
Real quick. Is it called white collar and blue collar? Because white collar jobs, they used to wear like suits. So you had like white button downs.
Yeah, I think so.
And then like mechanics and stuff always wear the blue jumpsuits.
I think so. I think that's all like white and blue collar. But dude, it's changed so much, dude. People aren't understanding this. I can't get over how much blue collar has fucking taken the world. But people understand. Listen to me. This is something. This is big. This is real big. If you're 28 years old, if you're 30 years old listening to this, and you've done some construction or some maintenance the last few years, do not go open your own maintenance company thinking you're some big swinging dick knowing everything. No, this is what you do. Go fucking work with somebody doing maintenance for the next 5 to 10 years. If you go work with somebody doing maintenance for the next 5 to 10 years, while you're doing that, go ahead and start learning about accounting and business, okay? Then in 10 years, when you have really good fucking skills and you understand maintenance as a whole, how to diagnose, how to solve problems, do all that shit, and now from taking these courses or like learning about this shit, you understand how to run your books, how to run your company, how to schedule, how to do sales, how to promote, all that shit, right? Then start your business. Don't just fucking start it today, because I'm over here telling you can make $75 an hour and go fuck shit up because you actually don't know maintenance. Fuck stuff up because you don't know how to get work. Fuck stuff up because you don't know how to do your accounting and do your taxes and all that shit. Learn from somebody, then go do the shit, and you'll be wildly more successful. You'll build a wonderful name. You'll be more profitable, which ties into today. Once you know how to operate, once you know how to do all that shit, you know how to be efficient because you're doing the work fast, getting good results. You're not charging the client $500 to change out a toilet because you don't actually know how to change out a toilet and it's taking you all fucking day to figure it out. And instead you do it in an hour and those people call you back every time they have an issue. Boom. You're able to bring up your profit on the backside. And keep good clients, because then you don't have to do as much marketing because those clients are going to call you. You're going to have roughly 80% return customers.
Are you done?
That's what I got for you, dog.
Jesus. So yeah, figure out where your leaks are, your errors are, all your mistakes. So like Shaun said, obviously if you don't know accounting and tax as well, that can lead to big errors.
Oh yeah.
Making sure that you do know what you're doing, honestly. Because like Shaun said, especially with like any blue collar work, if you don't do it right, then they're going to call you again to come back. And you shouldn't charge if you have to come back, to be honest, because it was your mistake.
Well, yeah, you can't.
And so just making sure that those little errors and leaks are not happening in your book, in your books in your business, and personal life, honestly.
Right.
Like Shaun said, like, get rid of subscriptions that you don't use. Get rid of, don't be going to stores that you know you're going to be overspending your food budget. Shaun and I set aside a chunk of money every month to go towards the things that like come out once a quarter
Right.
or twice a year, or once a year. So like Mimi's Bark Box, we get charged for that twice a year. So we set aside a chunk of money every single month. So when that comes out, we can transfer that into the bank account and it's already accounted for.
We also do that for our business and our rentals as well.
Yeah, so we set aside a chunk of money for taxes and insurance every year. And then maintenance.
Maintenance, yeah.
So it's, and like when that account grows, you leave it. You don't touch it.
Oh, yeah, just because it's got money doesn't mean we're taking it.
It just because there's money in it doesn't mean you get to go buy a brand new dresser set. Like, no, that's not a thing.
Right.
Yes, you can, if you have extra money, you can set aside that if you want to, like...
But that's not in our savings.
No. Yeah, I'm saying, like, a different account.
Yes, we have our... Like, dude, that's another thing real quick is having multiple accounts. So, like,
we have 4 savings. No, 5. 6?
A lot of them.
We got a lot of different accounts.
So, it's called Profit First and what it is. And so, like, in the rental game, this is how it kind of goes. We save for maintenance, CapEx, vacancy, 15% right there. Boom, right? Save for our property taxes, save for our insurance. Okay? When we get paid every month from our rentals, take that amount, put it into savings. Okay? Now, there's a certain amount that has to stay for mortgage, okay? And property management. Boom. So those get paid out. Then the other money, right, then would go into a different account. Well, technically you would put that money in first, but we do it like we do our savings so that we're prepared for the future. We pay our 2 main things, and then you take the other money, and that's your cash flow. So then when you have an expense come in, you take that money that you've been saving because that's what it's for, and you pay the expense. Okay? So that way you're still paying yourself and getting your money. This is important. You're still getting your payday, your money. On the side, you can see what you're actually cash flowing. Then you're taking the money you saved to pay for the shit that the maintenance or the capital expenditures that it was for. And so that way you're not, that cash flow you're supposed to have, say it's $500 on a property, isn't just sitting there paying maintenance. That $500 is getting tossed into a separate account, and that is your money you could draw from. You could take whatever. And so that's kind of how you want to think about, it that way with like your personal life, your businesses, everything. The concept is paying yourself first, putting your profit aside, then you pay the bills. But what we do is for our paying for self first, we hit our savings account, pay the bills, or pay the mortgage, the mortgage and the property management, and then we take all the rest as profit. So, but whatever. Probably not the right way, but I don't give a fuck. So, thing is with your personal life, this is what Sam and I do. Profit first for our personal life.
Yeah.
Our paycheck comes in, we immediately take 20% and put it in the savings account. Immediately, bum bum.
Yep.
That's for our own shit. And then we separate all the expenses and then put the savings amount in a different savings account for the saving for our bigger expenses that come out a couple times a year.
Yeah. But yeah, we have other savings accounts too that we so we have like our emergency fund is a different savings account.
Yeah.
Shaun has his own car fund. And I think we have another one for something. I don't remember off the top of my head. Just
regular investments. We've got 2 different accounts for different types of investments. One for real estate, one for whatever the fuck comes up.
And Shaun and I we both have money in Robinhood.
Coinbase. Random shit.
So we kind of keep money everywhere. And we like to do that just because if we don't see it every day, then we don't even think about it.
Oh, dude, I forget I got money all the time.
Yeah, I honestly do too. Because I don't, like, 3 of our savings accounts are on Ally, so we don't ever go on to our Ally apps. Obviously, I look at our main bank account app all the time to make sure, like, see where we're at and whatnot, and if I have to transfer money. But the Ally ones, there's no reason for us to open it. So because we don't even open it that often, we don't realize it's there, and then we don't spend it. Because it's very easy, if you know you have money, to spend it. Very easy.
Sometimes I go on Ally just to see how much I got that I can spend on a car.
I know. Shaun moved some of the money into a different account that I don't actually have the app for. And then, like, there was a time that he didn't tell me he moved it, and I, like, panicked. Because I was like, where did that big chunk go? And then, so it's in a different account. But so, like, that money, I didn't even know we even still had, to be honest. Finally, after a couple months, I asked Shaun, and I was like, so where did this go?
Because I put that in a different account that I don't have access to.
Yeah.
It'll take me like days to access that money.
Yeah. So it's smart if you're spenders, it's smart to have different accounts in different places. Ally, I highly suggest an Ally savings account. Like right now they have 4.5% interest. But it takes a minimum of 3 days to transfer back to your regular account.
Dude, the difference between me and most people, I cannot access more than like $1,000 today. It's like 3 days before I can get money.
Yep.
Because I know who the fuck I am.
If Shaun had access to that money, like immediately, we would have our backyard would be filled with cars.
We'd be broke, dude. We'd be fucking broke, but we'd have 10 cars back there.
Yep.
So yeah, dude, I can't. I know myself. And because I know myself, I have put things in place where I cannot access more than $1,000 in 3 days.
Yeah.
Because if there's a fucking sweet deal that pops up, I can't just go fucking... Like, if there's shit that pops up, I can't just be like, oh, gotta get it. I have to be like, well, I gotta think on it for 3 days.
And then most of the time, it's just like, not a good idea.
Yeah. If it's something that's like, fuck me screaming deal, like crazy, I can make something happen, but it's gonna be for me pulling money on a line of credit.
Yeah.
But if it's like a good enough deal, I'll do that. But I will not do that for a car, unless it was like a car for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I put things in place like that for for mediocre deals, because I will rashly buy a mediocre deal. Yeah. But I can't know.
So yeah, you got to be smart with how you store and deal with your money. Like I said, your spenders, hide it.
Yep.
We used to have a whole bunch of cash too. So then if you were desperate for something, then you could go get it right away. But we kind of stopped doing that a little bit for now.
Yeah.
If we sold something, we'd keep the cash, so then we could buy something.
Yeah, the big issue is we haven't sold anything in cash in like over a year.
Yeah. But
so
it's fine.
Yeah.
So what else do you have for helping people personally?
Fuck, dude. I had 2 things. I don't remember one of them.
Okay.
But I'll go into one.
Okay.
Okay, and this year, as we talked before, education is the most important. Fucking learn something. Learn a skill. Get better at your job. Fucking learn something, dude. Don't just spend your time wasted playing fucking Xbox or PlayStation. Don't just sit around watching Netflix. Pick a fucking skill and learn it. Get better at it. Find a way to make some more goddamn money. Or to have a fucking hobby that you're getting better at, okay? Which leads into my second point that I just remembered.
Okay.
In order to get better at something, or to get resilience, personal strength, whatever, growth, you need to intentionally do things that are hard.
Be uncomfortable.
Be uncomfortable, dude. I cannot fucking stress this enough. Do you people think I fucking have lifted weights for the last 14 years because I fucking just am happy-go-lucky every day I go into the gym? Fuck no. Do you think I'm just like, God, there's nothing better than eating the same food every single fucking day, meal prepping twice a week? So that, because I love it that much?
Maybe.
No, fuck no, dude. You know what I would do instead? I'd eat Eau Claire cheese and deli every goddamn day. Because it's way fucking better.
It is.
But doing things that are uncomfortable, doing things that are challenging, builds fucking personal develop, like builds yourself up personally, right? Mm-hmm. Development-wise, growth-wise, self-confidence, skill sets. Doing uncomfortable things make you fucking better, dude. That's why I cold shower every morning now. That's why I fucking train all the time. That's why I fucking am always learning about business and doing shit and thinking about how I can make the business better and doing things that are uncomfortable to make myself better.
And by accomplishing goals too, like you're reminding yourself that you can do it. Like the minute when you set a goal and you don't accomplish that goal, from then on, every time you set a goal, you're just going to tell yourself, well, I'm not going to finish this.
Right.
So then you're not going to try.
No.
So you got to just even start with something simple. Finish 2 books in January. Okay. That's a simple goal. And if you finish that, then you're reminding yourself that you can do it. You are able to do anything. So you just got to have those little wins all the time. So then you can do the things you want to do. You can grow. You can save so you can get that brand new dresser set. Like, set little goals and grow.
Right.
I was thinking on our, because, in every gym, there's like a saying on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of wanted ours to say, don't stop.
Don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And then Pop That would be our theme song.
Pop That?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that?
I'll play it for you after this.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, and listen to our last 3 episodes we did on how to set those goals.
How to make a vision, how to set goals from the vision,
yeah.
and habits to help you accomplish those.
And then how to implement them, break them down,
mm-hmm.
shit like that. But that's it, dude. That's all I got. Fucking figure out your budget. Figure out how much you're making. See if you got to make more money. See if you're going to focus on making more money or taking shit away from your budget. That's wasteful. Start learning something, a skill, whatever. Start learning, start growing.
And if you like learning from reading books, you can't just read books. You have to start applying it somehow.
Oh, dude. So as you're learning, thank you. As you're learning this shit, apply the shit. Do the shit to learn the shit.
Mm-hmm.
The best way to learn something is to teach it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to teach something if you haven't tried it.
That's why Shaun and I really like doing this podcast, because it helps us remember a lot of the things that we've experienced or we've done.
Right.
Because we're teaching, we're talking about it.
Right. From experience of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta learn it, try it, teach it. Learn it, try it, teach it. I think is the best way to like cement something into your brain and how you do it. It's probably why that helped me understand lifting so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then do some hard shit, which could be implementing the shit you just learned.
Mm-hmm.
Do some hard shit, build your self-confidence, develop your fucking self, and become a better person.
Mm-hmm. And like we said, like, our lives aren't, like, we're not telling you any of this is easy. Every day, like, we both drive past Burger King, and I'm sure we're all just like, man, those chicken sandwiches used to be really good. But we know it's not good for us, so we're not going to fucking get it.
Let me tell you what, dude. My day starts out hard as fuck.
Because every morning you want a goddamn donut.
No, because every morning I got to get in that stupid fucking shower.
That cold shower.
That's cold as shit, dude.
Yeah.
And I go, fuck. And then I turn it cold, and I get in. And today I wanted to do 3 minutes. So I did 5, because it's Christmas. Fuck it. Every day starts out hard.
I got up early this morning and started cooking right away.
Good job, babe. Thank you.
I didn't even, I went on my phone to put on Pandora, and I set it down.
Love it.
Because I knew if I started scrolling, I was going to be
stuck there. It's over, dude. It's over.
Okay, that's what we got.
All right, guys.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.
See ya.